Alright, should be recording. I see the file at least. So, once more in Darksiders Warmastered Edition, and I do kind of realize there's a silly way to put out obviously back in this. And actually I have some news things here to talk about. Path of Exile 2, Darksiders Genesis, a little bit of news there. I want to talk about the GOG Galaxy 2.0. I didn't put anything up about it, because it was just an update. I'm not sure how interesting it'll be to people. I like it. Tell you about that. Couple GPU rumors, Stadia launch, and Half-Life Alyx. So, but also let's figure out where the hell I am, because things went wrong. Oh wait, no, that is right. Okay, what? It says that there's a chest like that. How do I get there? Oh, anyway. Yeah, I don't actually know the situation because it crashed last time. I already mentioned that. Ah. Well, that's not much fun. I gotta focus on this. Alright. So yeah, the Half-Life Alyx announcement, which, yes, it's another game of Half-Life. I'm not, really into the Half-Life cult, though, so, to me it is something we call a classic. At this point, it is, and can't just say. I really need to turn on my audio. Really loud in here. I'm not going to. There we go. The angel's kind of a chump. So yeah, people were definitely excited about the whole, hey, we finally have another Darksiders game. Sorry, not Darksiders, Half-Life game. Only thing is that this is not the sequel everyone has been hoping for. It's a quasi-prequel. It is set between the events of Half-Life 1 and 2. And you'll play as Alex Vance, that's the last name, who is in Half-Life 2. And it's, yeah, but it will be a VR game, so it's, come on! Okay, I know I did this already, now that I think about it. I know for a fact I did beat this room already. I'm gonna die. I remember being in this room. I guess it just didn't say, because it shouldn't force you to replay any room like this. There. Let's just wipe this out. You. That's it. This one's VR only, which, yeah, I do not doubt a number of people are going to be unhappy about. You know what? Because I can. I think there's... maybe there is. Oh, wait. Isn't it... yeah, that's right. Ah, crap. I thoroughly screwed up. And now I can't get out. There we go. this the first time before. I'm just frustrated. I really am. There we go. Alright, so now I can get the help. But yeah, so I'm not a huge Half-Life fan, so the news of it being basically not Half-Life 3 or Half-Life 2 Episode 3 doesn't bother me, but I'm sure there are plenty of people that are bothered by it. Where the hell am I going? Looks like I'm good to basically just go back to where I would have already been. Oh, wait a minute. Right here. That's where I need to go. I think. Pretty sure it is. Moving on from that. Oh yeah, the Stadia launch. Which I have no first-hand experience from this, but from what I've been seeing and hearing, apparently it was very, very bad. Keys were not going out on time, which that's never good. There. People found out that for Destiny 2, it's not actually running.
Lair must lie beyond that sticky barrier. Let's finish this.
Can I look around a little bit first?
You'd better come when I call.
Shut up. Yeah, probably finish it off first. Well, let's take. Okay, I see.
Horseman.
Shut up. So yeah, never. Oh crap! I screwed up. So yeah, it sounds like yeah. So I keep losing track of what I've said and what I haven't said. So with Destiny 2, apparently it is only running at 1080p, which I think Google had said that they would not, while 4K gaming would come, it would not be at launch. That would be later. So it's like 1080. All right, that's just a situation. But it is also only running at medium settings. So yeah, not like the highest settings that you would want, because hey, I'm not having to rely on my hardware. I'm able to use what Google's invested in. Sadly, though, that is not the case, at least for that game. And I don't know about others. It also, more games were announced shortly before it launched.
You honor me with your presence, Horseman. There are so many stories about you. You have killed 3 of the Chosen, taken their hearts. Disturbing. Is that why you have come? To slay the final Tower Guardian? To take my heart? Did Samael tell you how he came to bear his tainted blood? Why his accursed power beats within our breast? It is not the tower that the Chosen protect, Horseman. Our charge is to prevent Samael's return at any cost. You may kill me and return to Samael with my heart, but in him, you will face a threat greater than all the Chosen combined.
I did not come for your counsel, Spider, or your stories.
My children will dance to the music of your scream!
Or it doesn't really scream. But continuing with the Stadia stuff, not helping it at all is that Microsoft's xCloud, I think is the name of their service. Okay, so
Don't struggle. It'll be over
What have you got to say?
Way to get close to her.
Hold still, little one.
I mean, this is annoying.
Hold still, little
But now we also have the rumor that Amazon may be releasing their own game streaming thing, and I'm sorry, I have to figure this out because this is like what the hell? There we go, finally. Except she's gonna hit me now. What the hell? You know what? Can you just kill me? I'll get a reset on the light. Yeah, there's a problem here. The range on this is not correct. And the funny thing is, going back to the Stadia stuff, both Microsoft, especially Microsoft, Amazon as well, I don't know how much for Google though, they do processing in the cloud. I don't know how much Google does. They do storage in the cloud, definitely. But processing, not so sure. So Microsoft and... Can I skip this? I really want to skip this. Thank you. So like Microsoft and Amazon may have a distinct advantage over Google in that.
Hold still, little one.
I mean, that is just bullshit. It really is. The fact that your range on this thing is basically the range for her to initiate her attack. So it's the only way you can attack her is to get close enough that she attacks you, and her attacking you involves her not being able to be attacked.
It'll be yours.
It's like you're guaranteed to be hit. What the hell is going on here? What am I missing?
It'll be over soon.
And it's also, I mean, just go ahead. The fact that she is so long is also a problem. Because it means you have to be able to dodge in the correct direction to not be hit by her. But you have no way of knowing what that direction will be.
Don't struggle. It'll be yours.
There's more to this. Isn't it? Oh wait, no, I guess this is the kill animation. Yep, I hope so. So yeah, with the Stadia thing, it's like, the idea is interesting, but it looks like Google hasn't nailed it yet. And for me personally, I'm just really interested in the,
Samael will be waiting for the last heart. You think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
Okay. So I know what's going on here. Can that come back down, please? Crap, it's not going to come back down. Oh wait, no, there it is. Perfect. There we go. So, the door down there is to actually leave, but I don't want to do that just yet. This is definitely stuff to get, like this stuff. Coming back. Oh, there it is. Alright. Wait, there it is. Alright, so I can get to the other stuff now. Yes. So the next thing would be the MechWarrior 5 novella, which, that's definitely neat. So, if you're interested in the MechWarrior series, well, the next MechWarrior game, MechWarrior 5 Mercenary, it's coming out December 10? I believe that's 10. Darksiders Genesis is the 5th, I think. They're right next to each other, I remember that. Anyway, the developers have put together novella for the game, sort of, you know, leading up to the events of the game. And those are they're going to be free, and the first one is already free. You just need to go to the MechWarrior site to find it. Or to the news item I put up. I don't remember what day that was, though. So, yeah. There. Should really just be doing that. Okay, the Darksiders Genesis, since, yeah, I think that's the 5th. That, they put out a trailer to show some more of the gameplay, but also the creature core system, which is basically the RPG skill point system. That is another way to think of it. And it seems like it's, as you kill things like this, there's at least a chance of them dropping loot that you can then you know, use to upgrade yourself, upgrade your skills. There. Come on, I hit jump. Alright, come on over, guys. Want my help. Yeah, so that got shown off. Definitely. I'm hoping I will be able to get a review for the game, because I like the Darksiders games in general, so even though it's a different take on the game, on the series, I'm still interested. So, I need to get... So that really does make it seem like... What I want is up. Specifically, right up there. Maybe. Okay. So, it is on a level between I am above it and before I was below. Where? How? Wait, where am I? Okay. Yeah, so that does not make sense. Maybe from over here I can get to it? If I can figure out how to get up there. Oh, or just here. Would I be able to get back up here? Not entirely sure, so I'm gonna head back a little bit. I don't want to have to come back to get stuff. Okay, this is probably just a health. Yeah, so don't care about that. But with 3 there, they can't all be helped. So let's see if I can get over. Oh wait, no, not this, not this. This way. Oh yeah, then Path of Exile 2 Eyes will have in list, and then the 2 GPU. So the Path of Exile 2 is a kind of a curious announcement, really. So it is that it is being labeled Path of Exile 2. It is the next campaign series, 7 acts I think it said, for Path of Exile. But it's not going to be a separate sequel. It's not going to be a separate game. It is actually going to be the same, like, game install. And it's just, you would launch Path of Exile and then go through one or the other campaign, depending on what it is you're interested in. Which, kind of curious. This. Actually, no, I shouldn't, because it's letting them hit. Let's just stop. I don't remember the way. Did I come? I think I came in. Didn't? Okay, this is just this, so... Back. Okay, that's one. That's right, Path of Exile. Let's try and remember what was it I was just talking about? Yeah, so it is definitely interesting that they're gonna do it that way. Apparently it's gonna include various changes, including some that they can only do as a separate game experience, because you don't want to break existing characters just because, hey, we got an idea of how to do something. That would be poor stewardship of your game. Oh. there. That guy's dead. I'm safely. Yep, right up here. Hey, abyssal armor. So it's worth it. Oh, no. Don't really need that. But that's... But something else. Yeah, and it's set 20 years after the current campaign. It is... Go. Because I can't just go that way. Not anymore. Can I maybe... No. It'll be new characters. You'll have access to the same expansion content that the developers have been releasing for quite a while. Good. And one thing that was also funny, they will update the graphics engine, which I would assume is something that will also impact the base game, the original. It was funny, one place I saw said that, oh, it'll have physically based rendering, physics-based rendering. I don't know why that one. This one. And that, oh, that means that, like, if you fire an arrow, it will bounce off of things. It's like, no, that's not what physics-based rendering is. Physics-based rendering is where you can have the material for, like, say, the sword here, Chaos Eater. You could have that set to actually behave as a metal. Okay, because I can't break that. What the hell did I keep? Anyway, and then it'll actually look up what the physics should be for when it is a metal, and will then use the physics. So it'll apply, like with skin, subsurface scattering, and other things like that. All the physical characteristics to the material, it'll look up and apply it to be more physically accurate. That's what physics-based rendering is. It's not a arrows will now bounce off correctly. That, no, just no. Okay, I know about that one. That one I don't know about. How do I want to get up? Oh, right over. So I was trying to remember, isn't there a shortcut? The heck? Oh. Oh, that's right, I have to be going soon. Ah, well, that's fine. And actually, because of that, I forgot there's something I need to do. And I have about 10 minutes to go to do it, but that's fine. The only thing left are the GPU rumors, which are, one is that, again, NVIDIA, the rumor is continuing that they will release the a 2080 Ti Super, which I get it as far as they refresh something, especially if the other rumor is true that Ampere is delayed, the successor. But this rumor is basically saying something that is exactly why I wouldn't really believe the rumor. That, did I just screw up? I did screw up. That it will be a full TU-102 die, which is what you see on the Titan RTX. And it just... No, I don't think that NVIDIA would want to do that, because that risks undercutting sales for the Titan RTX. Since a 2080 Ti Super would undoubtedly be sold less expensive than the Titan RTX. The Titan RTX would still have the advantage for memory, undoubtedly. It would have a much larger buffer on there, but it's still... You just... That's not what you would expect NVIDIA to do. And to cannibalize the Titan RTX on that, or those sales. And we'll see. We'll see. I also... Well, true. When they initially announced the Super Series, they did say that that they weren't planning on doing a 2080 Ti Super. Now they do, you know, like anyone, have the right to change their mind. It just... Did they? Is there enough reason for them to do so? That's what I'm a little unsure about. Now, Ampere being delayed, and NVIDIA, AMD, Intel, you will do what you can to put out a product so that it doesn't seem like your competitor is able to put a product out that you can't respond to. Even if there's no sense to your response, it's, you know, like, you wouldn't release something like the 2080 Ti in response to AMD releasing the 5700 series. It's like, no, those are completely different performance classes. You don't... There's no need to do that. But if you are concerned that something like Ampere is coming late, then it makes sense. And the other rumor is that AMD will announce the what presumably would be actually the 5900 series, since we got the 57 and 5500 series for GPUs. So they're skipping. But that would be announced at CES, and that it will be a RDNA 2 based GPU, which would mean it would have hardware accelerated ray tracing. Now, on the one hand, I am looking forward to AMD's hardware accelerated solution. On the other hand, I thought that it would have been longer, or that there would be another RDNA 1 GPU before. And we'll just have to see. I could very well be wrong. At least that rumor makes some sense. The other thing, though, that'll be very interesting to see, though, is AMD releases in December their yearly major driver update, which also have various new features to them. And it's just that will be interesting to see. Some people are really hoping it will include DXR support, since you don't need hardware acceleration to just use the compute on a GPU for ray tracing. Although, hang on. Oh wait, no, he's right here. I think there's a Volgrim location. Oh, there it is. Perfect. I can just warp over. Wanted to let the person know that it'll be a few minutes yet for me. Well, that one, but she wanted to do that. There. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what will be possible with the GCN GPUs as a DXR, just general compute shading will be, because GCN is a very powerful compute architecture. It'll also be interesting to see what just Navi will be capable of, the RDNA 1 Navi, because that is actually also a very powerful compute. It's not as powerful, it also does things differently than, say, Vega, but it still is a good compute architecture, so it will be interesting to see. I'm trying to remember. No, I already got that, I think. But there is stuff further back that I did not get yet, because I couldn't. I definitely needed the hookshot thing. I also need something. Maybe it's just...
I was beginning to worry you might not live up to your end of the bargain. Give it to me.
You lied to me about the Chosen. They never guarded the tower.
What does it matter? Our deal wasn't for ancient history. I promised you the tower, and you shall have it. Did it amuse you to deny me what's rightfully mine? With my powers restored, I am like unto a god. I can suck the marrow from your bones before you drew another breath. I could, but I too have a code by which I do business. Besides, say what you will about balance and your ridiculous law. I recognize a quest for revenge when I see one, and revenge I respect. As for the details of my resignation, well, I do not approve of the company my master keeps.
Why did you challenge the Destroyer, Samael?
See your journey to its end, horseman. You will understand soon enough.
You trust him? Who knows where in the nine hells this portal will take us?
Samael is an interesting...
We will meet again.
Which is why I'm looking forward to whenever he reappears. And I actually don't remember if you do see him again in this game. It's possible you don't. I just don't remember. But it's possible that that's more of a reference to what may end up being Darksiders 4. And I forgot, you can look at the minimap to figure out the path. Should already have saved. Still, I want it. Ah, yes. Oh, well, alright, I guess we're getting this as well.
Azrael,
Heaven help me. The seventh seal was not broken.
what have you to fear from me, Angel of Death?
If you do not intend to kill me, then perhaps you will help me.
You've given me no reason to do either.
Listen to me. The gate must be shut. The tower must be cut off from the well. It is from the well that the Destroyer draws his power.
The Well of Souls?
Millions of souls, yes. Enslaved, twisted. A corrupt power to fuel the Destroyer's armies.
You are steward of the underworld, watcher of the well. Not a single soul flows back into this world without you knowing. Unless, gatekeeper, you opened the way.
The Destroyer sent the mightiest of his chosen against me. I fared no better than you did, horseman. against Straga.
Straga, you will take me to him.
You have my word.
Then tell me what I must do, Angel of Death.
Please, you must find some way to draw power to this chamber.
Okay, but that will be next time. Which I don't know when that will be. Since it will be Thanksgiving weekend, I don't know if I will bother doing a video or not. I might do something anyway. I don't know. Just the whole, it'll be a holiday weekend, figure things out. But anyway, see you next time. I really do have to be going now.